Hi guys, let's make some honey candied ginger today. These are awesome as a little snack. They're great to add to your baking, your cookies, anything you want. I like taking one every day, and it's just my little treat. And I want to think that it's good for me because it's ginger and honey. If you could sub, I would really appreciate that. Let's make this. First thing we're gonna do is peel our ginger so we can slice it. Some people like to leave the skins on for this. If you want to, just make sure you really wash it well, and you can. I like to peel mine. So we're gonna just use a spoon so that we can do this quickly. I'll go ahead and remove the parts I can't take off with my spoon, and I'm gonna slice it relatively thin. I'm gonna leave the larger pieces large, but if you wanna cut them in half, that's fine. I do have a pound of ginger root about in here. We're going to add 1.5 cups or 350 milliliters of water to this. Now I'm gonna add 1.5 cups of honey to this. I believe that is 510 grams. I will put it in the description box as always, okay? We're not gonna stir this until the honey dissolves. Then we're gonna bring it to a boil and we're gonna reduce the heat. We're gonna cover our pot and we are going to let this simmer for 30 minutes. This has been simmering for 30 minutes. A word of caution, this will boil over, so be careful. Don't let it start boiling because you're gonna have honey all over the place. So now we're gonna let it continue simmering like this for another 30 minutes without the lid, okay? This simmered for another 30 minutes. I want you to take one piece out and see if you can pierce it with a fork, like this. It's ready. If it's still hard, you're gonna have to simmer this a little longer until you can actually pierce it, okay? All right, so now we're gonna take this off the heat. We're now gonna strain our ginger. I'm just gonna let all the excess liquid drip into my measuring pitcher here. We're not gonna throw away this ginger syrup, right? We're gonna put it in a nice little jar in the refrigerator, and you can use it to sweeten your tea, your coffee, drizzle it on fruit, on ice cream. It's delicious and it'll last you for a long, long time. So now we're gonna start placing our ginger on a rack like this with clean hands. If you don't have a cooling rack, don't stress. You just put it on top of some parchment paper or wax paper inside your baking sheet, and don't worry about it. So I am going to do this with all of it. Oh, yummy. All right, we're gonna let this dry out for about 12 hours and then we will come back. So here is our candied ginger. We let it dry like I told you. I actually left it overnight. I got tired, I went to bed. Next day, it's not sticky anymore, so it won't stick to each other. And then I just put it in a little container in the fridge and oh my gosh, delish. I'll see you soon.